Good evening. Thank you for inviting us to join you this evening. One of the things that Springford is highly proud of is our music department, and all of this starts very young. Tonight, I'd like to introduce to you Sunny Huang, and Sunny is our instrumental teacher for 4th grade in the entire school district. She works tirelessly with beautiful young minds to start the seed at our level that ends up in an amazing place by the time they're in this building. So Sunny and her students are going to guide the presentation tonight.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Sunny Huang. I teach all 7 schools strings, violin, viola, cello, and bass. We have over 200 4th grade string students this year, and so Mrs. McGranahan is helping me by teaching cellos for 2 schools, Oaks and Evans. Since we aim to give well-rounded education to students, so giving variety of music experience should be one of them. We all know the general benefit of the music education, but especially the string program has more profound, unique benefits in my point of view. I play many different instruments, but personally, I think that string instruments are one of the most challenging instruments to learn to play from the beginning. Because not like other instruments, string instruments do not have the keys to that play already tuned. Therefore, it requires good postures and intricate precision of fingers and arm placement to play a single note that play the right frequency sounded tone. Not only that, strings on the string itself need to tune all the time. So evidently, this takes many hours of training, these fine physical and mental motor skills and coordinations of left and right. This sounds so overwhelming, so therefore we don't start with our students this way. So we just simply start with gently touch your left side of the face, putting on the shoulder. Finally on your shoulder makes me happy, that way. So they feel happy, they're not overwhelmed with all this information. So I show my students step-by-step instruction so they feel accomplished one point or another without overwhelming themselves. Sometimes some of the students takes a little longer to understand, so they get frustrated. So I encourage them to saying they are doing something really hard, so this will take a while, like a tree or plant growing, and how much even professionals have to practice to be perfect for many, many hours. Also, they are on the right track because they are keep on trying. So this helps them focusing process and progress, not what can do right away. I have up to 8 classes a day, and I have up to 6 students in each class, grouping them by same instruments. Students are pulling out of the classes, except specials and target classes, about 30 minutes, once in a 6-day cycles. That means I meet them every 8 to 14 days, about only 2-3 times a month, which is not very much at all. And each class schedule rotating so that they do not miss the same core classes. During these 30 minutes, students are getting their instruments and folders ready, and I take attendance and take homeworks, check homeworks, and tune their instruments, sometimes minor repairs like I did earlier. Her bridge came out. I do that constantly all the time. And the announcement, that means actually teaching time is less than 15-20 minutes max. Therefore, retaining what they are learning, encouraging to be consistent and perseverance, and mostly wants to come to their classes is my main goal when I'm teaching, which is challenging yet much needed lesson to learn for the students, especially in this instant gratification era. And in order for me to teach them, during those 8 to 14 days between the lessons, I use many, I had to make sure it is memorable and give them a good motivations. So I use many props, put the dots on their fingers, and I put their stuffed animal on their instruments so they have good postures, and Mr. Sunny face on their bows so they have a good bowing. All those props so they can go home and memorize what they need to do. And also I do a lot of visual process so they can see their progress using taekwondo belt so they can pass each song so they how much they're learning. Also, use all the good motivations, giving them tickets so they can get incentives after they get many tickets of many days of practices and getting ready for the classes. And also I use a lot of keywords so they remember the postures for them to remember. Snowboard, feet, and like I said earlier, instruments on my shoulder, on their shoulder makes Mrs. Sunny happy, kind of things, so they can remember right away when I say something. And first couple of months, they learn postures and how to take care of instruments so they can have a proper posture to make the better sound. And also I send a lot of emails with helpful YouTube video links and handouts of pictures and informations. And then they are learning notes and bowing a few months later. And bowing, then playing and reading music skills are added. Students needed to learn to coordinate and multitasking, putting two hands together like partner dancing. Like I said earlier, unlike other instruments, the strings have a specific placement for each note like an archery target practice. Up to this point, while I'm emphasizing this aspect of playing, students learn to be patient with themselves because this learning process takes a long time to master. Therefore, they need to be disciplined about following directions and to be regular practice to play a song perfectly. And starting from February, orchestra meets in the morning before school on their lesson day to prepare for the concert as a group. So students learn orchestra etiquette and rules and how to follow conductor. So also give opportunity for a better player to be challenged by playing harder parts and for others to enjoy participating with the music group, making music groups. And I have 5 students today to show what we learned so far and get ready for the concert. And I will introduce them. Can you say your name? Yes.
I'm Brooke Reitinger. I'm Samantha Offner. I'm Sophia Germany. I'm Marley Antkanich. I am Clayton Heinzman.
We're going to play first, and then they're going to share their experience with you. Oopsie. Yeah, this is yours. Sophia. And this is yours. And this is yours. Okay. And
I like playing the cello because it has a very deep sound. Deep sounds always make me feel soothing. I have my cello in my room and I practice almost every night before I go to sleep. It feels peaceful and helps me go to sleep. I think Miss Sunny is the best music teacher I could wish for. She's very humorous. When someone makes a mistake, Sunny helps the student with the mistake in a way that makes everyone laugh. And I like the class because I get closer to my friends and get to know other people better. I like violin because it is fun to learn something that not everybody is familiar with. I also like it because you get to do concerts. Concerts are a good way to get yourself out there as a violin player and a good way to work up confidence. It's also fun because Miss Sunny is a really nice and funny teacher. I make new friends too.
I like the class because we have such a great teacher. Also, in October, I had no clue how to play the violin, let alone play it with a bow. But now I can play Baby Shark, Mozart's Melody, and more. The classes are amazing because even if we don't understand something, we can have an extra class on that same day. Playing the violin is great because once you get the hang of it, it's all worth it when you hear the music. And knowing that I made it happen feels so good.
At first, learning the violin was pretty hard, but Miss Sunny made learning fun and is helping me become a better violinist. I love the way it sounds, and I really like the songs we get to play. Also, I really like the other kids I practice with. We all get along and have a great time with Miss Sunny. I love my violin because Miss Sunny helps us practice by going step by step when we need some help. Practicing at home is so much fun because while I practice, my siblings like to dance and sing. I love my violin because my mom used to play it too, and I love the high notes.
I just wanted to say, I didn't make them say I'm great. They wrote their own words. And overall, my goal for fourth grade string program is offer fun experience for the students personally, socially, and musically. And I like to promote good habits of hard work, discipline, self-control, being responsible and be a good team player, which is beneficially academically, and to be a successful citizen for the future. Also give more opportunity to develop personal refined motor skills and combination skills of physicals and mental. Students feel also accomplished and confident, as well as having fun making music and learning more songs with the peer groups while they are forming new friendship and bonds together. This will lay and build a good foundation of lifetime enjoyment of music playing and personal growth as a musician, as a lifetime learner. Also, I have a goal to help increase the range of school music curriculums so that more students can get involved in music studying. Thank you very much.